All right, it's December 11th and it's Monday. So, did take one trade today, and this is actually the first day that I'm starting on the eval. So, yeah, we're back on the eval, 10K account, got to get $1,000 in profit, and first day starting it off on a loss, which it wasn't a bad trade actually, to be honest. It almost worked out, it just didn't. And I don't regret the trade. I would take it again, obviously, or not. Obviously, I haven't even shown you the trade yet. Yeah, let's just get into this trade. And there was another trade where it was close to me taking it, but I just didn't take it. But we'll go over that as well. So, 7:30 open, right about here, and I actually had pre-market low, which was right here, which actually plays another part into this. I almost had another entry in the morning. So this is pre-market low right here, and on NinjaTrader it'll say this level 46.51.75, but on TradingView it was one tick up at 46.52. So I like to follow TradingView better than NinjaTrader. So pre-market low right here, and then we opened up right here, and we push above, kind of pull back a little bit to almost come back to the pre-market low, which I'll show this on SPY because I don't know why I haven't really seen it like this, but they were very off. So you see this pullback right here after we opened was still farther away. It was probably about 4 points away from the pre-market low, which is that blue line. But if I pull up SPY here, pre-market low right here, and we opened up and we almost touched it right here. Actually, I guess it wasn't this one. My bad. It was like, so we opened up 7:30. 7:30 is, or actually I guess 7:31, since NinjaTrader is like 1 minute ahead, is this candle. We opened up right here. So we were very close to the pre-market low, but this is where we bounced, which is still like a few points away from pre-market low. But on SPY, I'm gonna get rid of this 15-minute range. Actually, I'm gonna lower it a little bit. So I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. It didn't actually touch the pre-market low on SPY, but it came very close. But on ES, it wasn't even that close. So I haven't seen that much of a discrepancy between SPY and ES before. So that was very interesting to see. I was about to take it, but I didn't take it just because it didn't even touch it. You see, like, it didn't even touch it. So it was getting close, and so I almost entered in, but it just didn't. Which I'm gonna have to follow my system. It's like my setup didn't come up, didn't hit it. So if it did, it would have worked out. We got 9 points. Would have been a fire trade to start off the week. But the setup just didn't happen. So, and it was very, very weird that ES was just so far off from the pre-market low. So I don't know. I wanted to take it, it just didn't come up. So I'm gonna put this 15-minute range back, So yeah, 15-minute range. It wasn't too big. It looks, I think, about 10 points maybe. And so kind of came up, kind of just rejecting off the 15-minute range before pulling back and breaking above just a little bit. And once we broke above a little bit, that's when we came back down to bounce off VWAP, which here is an opportunity for an entry. So this was at 8:03. I'm gonna pull up NQ, and then QQQ kind of looks the same. So 8:03. Let's see where that was at. Right here. So 8:03, when SPY was bouncing off VWAP, NQ was jumping off the 15-minute range. So this could have been a possible entry. I didn't take it just because I didn't like how we were kind of not moving too much, and SPY and ES were still in that 15-minute range. So I wanted to wait for a better confirmation. So I wanted to wait for SPY and ES to break out of the 15-minute range. See, like, I played this pullback right here. Like, you'll see. So here's that initial break out of the 15-minute range, bounce off VWAP, and then come to break out again. And the reason I didn't take this retest, just because this red candle just completely shot through the 15-minute range. Versus this one, kind of wicked under, but candle closed and it looked good, so I got in. And 3-point stop, so 46.62, so my stop was 46.59, which so yeah, I entered in, kind of chopping for a little bit. I mean, it looked okay. I mean, we came up a couple points, but then we came down, and I think it was 3 ticks away from my stop. Yeah, three ticks away, but came back up again just to chop some more before coming back down. And to be honest, since I'm back to trading my eval, I just have to play fees into, like, I don't know. I have to add the fees into how I like trade, which is kind of like fucked up my reasoning. So I mean, I had a 3 point stop, and then I was like, okay, let me just like make the fees not a thing like in my mind. So I moved my stop up 2 ticks just because we were chopping so much, and I was like, okay, if it comes down here, I really don't want to be in the trade anymore. So I moved it up a half a point. Ended up just like you see this arrow. That's where I got stopped out at. I barely got ticked out, but then it just came down a little bit more. And then I told you my original stop was 46.59, which I would have got ticked out anyways, like literally ticked out right at that level. So I mean, it got close, like it got really close. And I mean, after that, just pushed up. I mean, I had my take profit at 71. It was at 71, so wouldn't have reached it there. Would have got stopped. I would have got stopped anyways. But yeah, that was that move. I would take it again. It just didn't work out. So yeah, lost 2.5 points on that one. So down $56. Don't mind this $40. I just took a trade on the eval just because I was testing something. So yeah, there's that. That was the only trade. Didn't see anything really else. I mean, we kind of pushed up above. Like I just got back on my computer, and I mean, we pushed up. I mean, because I like to trade with my setups. I mean, I used to trade. I used to just be on my computer like all day, but now it's like I like to trade like the first couple hours of market open. Like right now, maybe it'll change. Maybe I'll go back to trading like right now or something. Just because, I mean, you don't see this happen too often in the just later in the market, and I just feel like it's just harder to get good entries. Or I mean, like, there might be good entries, but it's just hard to like get winners, you know. Like there might be good entries, but like they might be entries that you take in the morning, but if you take them in the afternoon, they might not just work out. So I like trading the first couple hours of market open. So yeah, honestly at the beginning we were just kind of chopping, so I thought it was gonna be a choppy day, but ended up just making some moves afterward. So yeah, and actually also I want to point out one more thing off this pre-market low. So I mean, this pre-market low was 459.45, which on bigger time frame. So I mean, this was the high from July, and we just pushed through it today fully, or not fully. I think it was end of last week we actually pushed through it, and so that level is 459.44. I'll say 45. I don't know why I have it there. I thought I moved it earlier. But yeah, we pushed through, and then that pre-market low is actually the retest of it. So I actually really wanted to pray that pre-market low, but just didn't get it. So I just wanted to add that. I forgot to tell you guys that earlier. So that's everything for today. Only one trade. I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, we can come back from this easy. So I'm not worried about it, not upset. But I mean, I'm going to keep my head on straight, and I'll be ready to trade tomorrow.